Module 2, New Age Marketing, the new rules about marketing your restaurant in this new economy. In this module, you'll discover how to overcome the roadblocks that stops most restaurant owners from attaining the level of success they deserve. I'll reveal why learning everything through trial and error will leave you discouraged and penniless. And I'll also give you the new definition of marketing that you don't know about that is likely costing you thousands of dollars every month. And I'll also reveal the secret to guaranteeing that you have new diners beating a path to your door. And I'll show you how to calculate how much profit each customer will bring into your restaurant. But first, unless you've been living under a rock, you've noticed that the economy has changed and attracting more diners and keeping your existing customers is harder than ever before. And have you also noticed that ads and promotions that worked in the good old days don't do diddly squat now? Or how it's costing you more and more just to break even, and you feel lucky for getting even that? And have you noticed that new restaurants are opening up all around your restaurant, and you're losing customers left and right? And that some restaurants are even copying your dishes and recipes and lowering their prices and are just pulling your long-term customers away. And things like coupon books and Valve Pack just aren't working like they used to. Long story short is, it's tough out here. But why? Well, one of the reasons could be because you're probably violating one of the new rules of running your restaurant in this new economy. See, I'm going to tell you exactly what the new rules are. Number 1, the customer has the only vote that counts, period. One of the biggest marketing mistakes restaurant owners make is not understanding and addressing customer needs. Most restaurant owners never ask their customers for feedback about why they did or didn't like about their restaurant. The biggest breakthroughs in your restaurant usually come from your customers, but you must get the important information like what motivated the guest or the diner to choose your restaurant over your competitors, or what's most important to them when choosing a restaurant, or even if they even want the lowest price or the best tasting food for a good price, and which one in those cases would they want. Number 2, you must test everything in your restaurant in order to improve upon it. Instead of guessing, test it out in an ad or on a diner and get their feedback. Don't underestimate how powerful that really is. You must test every component of your marketing pieces. If they don't at least pay for themselves, stop doing it. And the only way to test something is to require the prospect to take a specific action upon seeing the ad. This is called direct response advertising. It allows you to measure and track the effectiveness of all your marketing. Number 3, prospects need a unique, persuasive, and compelling reason to choose your restaurant over your competitors. Every diner always wants to know what's in it for them. Never forget that. Don't waste your time with the normal self-promotional we're the best and all that stuff. That's just bragging. Your marketing message must be specific to your prospects' needs, wants, and problems. You need a unique selling proposition that tells people exactly why they should choose your restaurant. Rule number 4, stop trying to attract anyone and everyone to your restaurant. You should only focus on attracting the best type of diner to your restaurant. You must pick a specific type of diner that you want to target and then tailor all of your advertising to that type of diner. In your restaurant marketing campaign, you should never try to list everything you offer. Pick one thing and test it. Everyone needs to eat, but not everyone will appreciate your food and dining experience. That's just a fact of life. Your ads need to be specific and compelling to draw a specific type of diner. Number 5, diners must enjoy both the food and the environment of your restaurant. Get either one wrong and you're guaranteed to struggle. Make sure your staff isn't slow to serve food or rude to guests, because if so, the guests and diners won't stick around to give you another chance at it. Don't compromise on food quality and taste to lower the cost. Don't ever compromise on giving the best customer service. Always strive to be the best. Ask your diners about what they would recommend you do to improve your restaurant. This is about creating a great environment, a total comprehensive environment that diners want to come back to. Number 6, you must take scheduled time away from your restaurant to improve and implement the things that are important to your customers. In order for you to view your restaurant from your customer's perspective, you must take time away from your restaurant and look at it from their perspective. Your restaurant is not your life. Your restaurant and your life are completely separate things. The key is to step outside your own shoes and begin to come up with new and exciting ways to get more diners and to get your current diners to continue to come back. Number 7, you can't do everything all by yourself because it dramatically limits what you're able to accomplish. If it's only you, then when you run out of time, money, energy, ideas, etc., then there's nothing and nobody else to help you out. Don't fall into the trap of working harder, but getting less and less results. For example, do you earn twice as much if you work twice as hard? No, it doesn't go that way, does it? You must get your staff properly trained and implement technology where it's appropriate to help you make dramatic increases towards your goals and results. Stop reinventing the wheel every single time because of a lack of effective systems. If your restaurant is not built on proven systems that you can easily teach your staff, then all you have is a job that requires you to start over from the beginning every single day. You need a system for everything, for attracting new diners, for collecting their contact information, for providing customers with superior service, for turning customers into lifetime customers, for getting your customers to refer others to your restaurant. You need systems for all of these things. You're in a very different restaurant industry from 10, 20, or even 5 years ago. In order to succeed in this new economy, you must do things very different in this new restaurant industry. This is about new beginnings, new marketing strategies, new overall focus for your restaurant, new direction for your restaurant, new energy from your support team, a new outlook on your marketplace, and a new staff if needed. This is about building new habits. This is about where you learn from your competitors, their successes and failures, where you're always asking and listening to your customers, where you take the best ideas from different industries and apply them to your restaurant. This is about the ability and desire to change quickly in response to market opportunities and trends. See, it's time to face the music. The market's changed. The taste and expectations of diners have changed. The economy has changed. The question is, why haven't you changed? See, it's a sign of the times. In the old way, you were being a slave to your restaurant and working 14 to 18-hour days, or submitting to every whim of every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes into your restaurant because you're so desperate for money. And you're trying to stuff as many dishes on your menu as you can because you're trying to be a one-stop shop restaurant. And you're wasting tons of money on image ads that brag about how great your restaurant is. But that's the old way of doing things. You need to come into the new way of doing things, where new diners are finding your restaurant every day, where you know exactly what ad or marketing effort generated every diner who visits your restaurant. And you're collecting their contact information so you can notify them of your restaurant specials. And you're using technology to attract new diners to you 24/7 on autopilot. And are delegating as much as possible so you can spend your hours working on improving your restaurant instead of working for your restaurant. And then you're enjoying your life and having greater peace of mind because you know that you've leveraged the best system to help you get the best possible results. But let's go deeper. See, what's the one thing that will determine whether or not your restaurant succeeds or fails? Is it the food quality? Is it customer service? Is it good staff and support team? Is it because you have the lowest prices on the block? Or because you have the best location in town? No. It's your ability to consistently attract new diners and convert them into long-term loyal customers. That is the number one determinant of your real success. In other words, it's called marketing. The sooner you become the marketer of your restaurant, instead of the doer of your restaurant, the faster your income in a restaurant will grow. You need to know the new definition of marketing. See, marketing is anything that you can do, or would do, or can do to get customers and keep customers. Everything is marketing, and marketing is everything to your success, including display ads, newsletters, websites, direct mail packages, brochures, your yellow page ads, letterhead, restaurant cards, signs, billboards, loyalty programs, t-shirts your staff wears. Every interaction with customers and prospects is marketing. You need to know that everything is marketing, and marketing is everything to your success. See, when you realize that everything is marketing, your restaurant looks totally different to you. You see obvious mistakes. Then you consider how your diners or potential guests might view situations, events, or documents. You'll see missed opportunities and a ton of opportunities for improvement. However, all marketing strategies must be held accountable to produce profits. You must know the effectiveness of each ad, coupon, letter, flyer, postcard, TV commercial, etc. Your goal is to create a marketing system that's predictable and able to be duplicated. You should be able to know the exact ad that brought every diner into your restaurant. Every dollar that you spend must come back to your bank account with at least 5 new friends to join them. And when done correctly, there is no better investment in your restaurant than marketing. Everything else is a cost. You must know your return on investment at all times. I know what you're asking. You're saying how? How can you know that? Well, the answer is direct response marketing. Well, what is direct response marketing, advertising? Well, it's marketing designed to generate an immediate response, where each response and or purchase can be measured and attributed to individual advertisements. Why would you use it? Well, it's because it's personal, it's specific, clear and simple. It's two-way. You put the ad out and the ad gets the word back to you so that you know what's working and what's not. And direct response marketing results in a long-term relationship. And it's easy to know and track your return on investment and allows you to know exactly what the value of a guest and diner is. You need to start by understanding the benefits your customers want and offer them in your ads. Communicate those benefits in an attention-grabbing, compelling, and motivating manner. Make an offer that has universal appeal to your defined target. And then you make a soft offer that is non-threatening for potentials to respond to. You want to make it easy and non-threatening for first-time diners to step into your restaurant and enjoy their first meal. Some restaurant owners offer huge discounts or free coffee to break the ice and create the momentum. You need to implement tracking mechanisms in your ads that you can test while tracking. See, the direct response is different. It starts with an attention-grabbing headline that makes a bold and simple to understand claim, promise, or offer. The headline qualifies who the remainder of the ad is for. And it has one clear and simple goal: to get the prospective diners to step into your restaurant to get what they want and need. And it also presents a clear call to action, like tell the waiter this phrase, or go to this website, or even bring this coupon in on this date, etc. Direct response marketing allows you to know the true value and worth of each and every diner. Most restaurant owners don't have a clue about the lifetime value of their customers. So what is the lifetime value of your customers? Well, it's how much revenue a customer or diner will bring into your restaurant during their lifetime of dining at your restaurant. Here's some questions you need answers to, though, to determine the lifetime value of a customer. For example, what's the average amount spent per diner? What's the average amount of your profit from each order? And how often do they dine in a month or a year at your restaurant? The answers to these questions will get you to the lifetime value of your customers or diners. If you don't know the answers to these questions, then you are at a huge disadvantage. If on average, every diner spends $1,000 over the course of their lifetime with you, then how many customers or diners would you try to get in your sales and marketing funnel? How much would you be willing to invest on marketing to get one diner or guest if each diner was worth $1,000 to you? The real power and breakthrough in your restaurant will occur when you harness the knowledge of your lifetime value of your customers and use it to implement direct response marketing in all your advertising. So in this module, we talked about how you can never forget the new rules about getting customers for your restaurant, how every contact or exposure with a prospect or existing customer has the potential to be marketing, and how you need to only use direct response marketing in your lead generation campaigns, and how you can get a customer today and have a customer for life, and how you need to calculate the lifetime value of your customers.